Hi, how are you? Welcome to Navigate with Nancy. On this episode, we will be discussing dealing with toxic parents. I believe that this is eventually going to be a series, but for today, we'll be talking about dealing with toxic parents in terms of transitioning. Yes, so you're transitioning maybe from being an undergrad to a graduate to coming into the 9 to 5 field, or you are finding your foot as a creative. How do you deal with your parents? How do you explain exactly what you're trying to do in a way that they don't frustrate you, especially if you are living with them at home? This episode is for you if you are in this situation. Keep watching. All right, welcome back. My name is Nancy Ogwe, and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes, you are welcome. So today we'll be discussing dealing with toxic parents in your moments of transitioning. Okay, so the thing about young people is that we don't have it all figured out, and we expect our parents to believe or understand that we are figuring it out. But the thing about parents is that they believe they give birth to us and they know better than us, and we should always be quick, eager to jump at their own solutions from their experiences, their knowledge, and for the fact that they actually give birth to us, all right? So yeah, that gives them the right to believe that they can run our lives. Now, this is not really bad, or it's not entirely bad, it's not entirely good, but how you go about it is what changes everything. So how are you supposed to go about it in the first place? Let's get into this video and find out together.
Are you having an event soon? Book me with the details on this flyer to be your master of ceremonies.
First things first, if you are in final year and you're watching this, you are really watching it at a good time, okay? Because by now you are beginning to think, so after school, what next? What do I want to do? At this time, I'm going to be giving you some secrets that many of us did not apply, and it caused a lot of frictions for us, okay? So the first thing you want to do is, even if you don't know what you want to do, know what you don't want to do. Know the options you're not willing to explore. Know the things you don't want to do. Know the career that you don't want to engage in. Know what you do not want to be. Who you do not want to be, right? That's for a start. Then proceed to now try out things that bring your strength to the fore. For me, it was media. I've always been good with talking. I've always been good with drama. So for me, I went to an acting school. I went to a public speaking school. I went to an MCing school, and I started out just like that, right? For you, it could be taking a training. It could be writing your IELTS. It could be, understanding website development, whatever it is, okay? But things that actually magnify your strength, not your weakness, your strength. That's one. Number two, try to monetize those things, okay? So even before I left school, I was already a professional master of ceremonies. It didn't actually occur to me that this was a thing that people made money from, but as I went for trainings, mentorships, I began to understand that I can earn from this skill, right? So try monetizing those things you're learning, because as you're transitioning, as you're leaving school to the NYC stuff, if you're in Nigeria, or you're trying to get your first 9 to 5, if you're watching from any part of the world, the big question at that point is, what is he or she gonna do for money? Everybody wants you to be gainfully employed, but if those skills you've identified in your area of strength or your talents are things that you've been able to monetize and you're making money from, your parents can understand. They may not understand the skill, they may not understand exactly what you're saying, but for the fact that you're seeing results positively, you're not doing something that is against the law, and you're making good income, they are going to adjust. Even if they don't understand it immediately, they will be open to hearing what you have to say. Now, the third most important thing is, don't go the other way of anger. A lot of us went the anger way. Why don't they understand? Why can't they support me? Why can't they be there for me? What do you mean by why can't they be there for you? Since your father was born, maybe he's 70, has he ever seen anybody in his entire lineage come out to say, I want to be a content creator? Answer me. No, the answer is no. But you wake up one morning and say, Daddy, I want to be a content creator. And he's looking at you like, Shadis by begin. He has gone mad. He has lost his mind. But not understanding exactly what you're talking about. So, my dear, you may have to do a slide presentation depending on your parents' level of understanding and exposure. You may have to prepare your slides. You may have to sit your parents down and say, Daddy, I want to talk to you about this. Mommy, I want both of you to please listen to me, okay? I have the slides ready. Put it on your TV in the sitting room. Put it on the laptop, bring it, let them sit down together, explain what you're saying. And if their level of understanding is not up to that, bring a whiteboard, bring a marker, draw what you're saying you are doing. I don't know if it makes sense. Let them visualize it with you. Bring them into that process. Let them know that this is a thing now. All right? There is a generation that does not understand cassettes. There's a generation that does not understand Oga. There's a generation that does not understand Sway. There's a generation that does not understand that you can actually go to school and write on slates and hang your slate on your neck and come back home for your parents to see that you had one long good or one big zero with your eyes and your mouth on it. There is a generation that does not understand it. So imagine your children right now. If you're in your early 30s, you're in your 20s, imagine your children right now in the next 20 years. How would you want them to explain the concepts coming at that time to you? How would you want that? Put yourself in that mind, in that frame of mind, and begin to explain things to your parents, okay? So these are 3 points for dealing with toxic parents 1. We are going to go deeper into the series. Like I said, it's going to be a series, and now it is officially a series. We're going to go deeper into discussing how to deal with toxic parents, especially in our season of transitioning. But I hope you got value, and I hope you're going to apply it in your daily life so you can get results. See you soon. Bye for now.